I know I got a lot of people out there thinking right now, why would I want to know how to lose a bass tournament? That's not my purpose of entering. If you stay tuned, I'm going to tell you exactly why it's so important. Even if you don't bass fish, this information being shared is still going to be helpful because it can be applied in various aspects of life. So, okay, everybody just clear your mind real quick and listen so I can try and paint this scenario. It's a sunny day, the temperature is in the low 40s, and it's the first bass tournament of the year. It's 3 p.m. and the tournament's over. You're headed back to where you fish in. Well, actually, that's what you should be doing. But you got skunked. You see everybody else walking up there with their fish, and it's making you hot. At this point, all you want to do is get in your vehicle and go home. You're trying not to show your frustration out there, but you're hearing people talk about, I had a limit at 8 a.m. I caught over 15 fish this morning. I stayed in one spot all day and caught 20 keepers. I was on a mega school. My trolling motor broke down and I couldn't go anywhere, so I caught all of mine right here. This is the time you got to hold your head up and congratulate the people that didn't suck like you did and be a professional. Don't be afraid to ask some of your friends how they did, how they caught their fish. You can learn from them as well. You might get an answer like, I threw crankbaits all day, but all I caught was, one short fish. So now you know either they were not around fish or they just basically needed a different type presentation. You later learn from a reliable source that the winner of the tournament was out in 40 foot of water throwing a drop shot. Mm-hmm. You probably went into the event thinking, if I don't win, I'll at least come in the top 10. You probably strolled up to the event like this guy right here. But at the end of the day, you didn't feel like this guy. You felt more like that guy. Don't be too hard on yourself because it happens. It happens to us all, and it will happen more than once. When you prepare as much as possible for tournaments, you got to remember there's only going to be one winner, just one. Being too critical on yourself can impact your confidence and hurt you in future events. So don't do it. Competitive bass fishing is tough, and it's one of the most humbling sports I know. You have to come to grips that you're going to lose more tournaments than you win. It can make you feel like you're not good enough, You'll be thinking like, why am I putting myself through this misery? And if it gets too bad, you might think about hanging up your rods and quitting. Don't do that, right? That's what this video is for. Losing is hard. But whatever you do, don't play the blame game. Frustration is going to set in and it's going to consume you. You're going to be angry, disappointed, and second guess everything you did on the water. A loss will make you question your decisions and make up reasons why you lost, because in our minds, a quick solution makes us feel better. It does, right? No matter how you look at it, losing sucks. And there's no magic pill to swallow to make it even easier. It's very important to accept the loss and just move forward. After a loss, it's hard to focus on anything except leaving the boat ramp, right? Because I know I'd be wanting to get out of there. Sometimes after a disappointing tournament, it's almost impossible to think straight. But you can try to take advantage of the ride home and get your mind right. You want to take advantage of the information while it's still fresh in your mind. That way, you're less likely to forget something. Look at it from a different perspective. After each tournament, you should evaluate your performance, no matter if you win or lose. Sometimes you win and you feel like you did nothing wrong and there's nothing you could improve. There's always something that you could have done better. We learn more from losing than we do from winning. But to make it a lesson learned, you got to put in the work and the time to make yourself a better angler than you were yesterday. Here are some questions that can help you out when you basically come into a situation like that. What did I do right? Make sure you get a couple things that you executed correctly, right? What did I do wrong? Did I rely on one pattern I found during practice? Did I not go to my plan B soon enough? Number 3, did I fish the current conditions? Did I fish history? Did I fish the area I practice in? Or did you fish what was given to you that day? That's what's important. Number 4, what could I change if I could go back in time? Well, one of the things that I always look at, if the fish were not active or aggressive, try something new. Go to a new location. How can this experience help me the next time I'm on the water? Well, I can learn to make decisions quicker and always have a backup plan. Losing is only temporary, and you can't let these 8 hours control the rest of your tournament season. There's always going to be another tournament, so focus on that and come back better and smarter. For tournament anglers, whether it's a local club tournament or a national trail tournament, it's good to have short-term memory when you have a loss. Take the lesson you learned today and utilize it the next time you're on the water, whether that's tomorrow or the next tournament. I'm going to leave you with some advice. Remember, if things are not going the way they should, you probably need to change things up. You practice, you researched the lake, you made sure you had the right baits in the right colors for that time of the year. You were very proactive in getting ready for the tournament. Now it's time to listen to what the conditions are telling you and adjust to them. Some people lose their minds way before they make it back to the weigh-in. Don't be one of them. Just like you can get tired physically, you can also get tired mentally. You got to recognize when your mind is all over the place and bring it back in focus. This happens in practice as well as during a tournament. So make sure you know the signs and deal with it quickly. Like myself, I may sit down, take a couple deep breaths, give myself a short motivational talk to get myself back on track. And this is something I always do here. Fish to the last minute and never just go through the motions. I've had one fish in the boat with only 45 minutes to go in the tournament and finished with a 5-fish limit. I saw something, I reacted to it, and that's how I got the 4 fish. I mean, it was like boom, 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 right? I didn't get any money, but I was proud of myself because I didn't give up. Learning how to properly deal with a loss is an essential skill to have. It builds character, makes you a better angler, teaches you how to find the lesson in the loss, and helps you prepare for the next time you hit the water. If you even got a little value out of this video, set that hook on the subscribe button and leave a comment so I'll know that I'm giving you content that you like. Tight lines, everyone. Check out my next video and see you on the water.